Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the second hour here. Once Upon a Game, where we're playing The Circle by MTO.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it away.
I was finally able to bug Eric to let me play my game on his stream. But let's. So I just before we go, because it's gonna become immediately relevant. The rules are: tell me what you want to do, and I'll tell you what to roll. Anything that you can imagine is possible. It's not necessarily smart, but it's possible. So I think we get the sound. I love the intro scenes with sound. So I think we get the sound of like cars on railroad ties. We get the clunk 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 clunk.
Yeah.
And we hear the train whistle blow, and we like, and then we hear the sound of like a gun cocking. Ryder, Jim Bob has just pinned you up against the wall of this train car and is holding a shotgun to your back. And Darlene has Jade by her hair on the other side of the car, just yelling at her. What do you do?
This is just what I've come to expect from Jim Bob and Darlene over these multiple sessions we've been playing.
Yeah, and you know these guys, they're rival shiners. They know you guys are using these trains to like smuggle product, and so they're just like, no, we ain't having it.
This is going to be a very weird leading question to what I'm going to do, but you described the scene. You didn't make any mention of what time it is, but I pictured it snowing. Is it snowing?
Yeah, it could be winter. I don't see why not.
Is everyone else okay with it being winter?
It's a crisp winter morning up in the mountains.
So Jim Bob has a shotgun to my back. And what's Darlene doing?
Darlene has
me by my hair.
Has Jade by her hair on the other side of the car, just like chewing her out. And Jim Bob like shoves you real hard with the barrel of the like it's an old sawed off double barreled shotgun. He's like, you best not try anything. I'll blow your Canadian ass to kingdom come.
See, that's exactly when I try something, though.
Exactly.
Is because what I do then is when he goes to jab me with the gun, I duck around and I grab the barrel of the gun and I fucking melt it with magic.
Perfect. Roll your change for me. So when I tell you to roll pairs, what you do is you take the combined total, rounded down.
Where's
It's blood and fate.
Blood and fate.
Blood and fate.
So what is the rolling here? Is it 2d6?
2d6 plus the average of your blood and fate, which I think should be very low for you.
What is the average of 3 and -3?
You add those together, so it's -4, and then you divide it by 2, so it's -2.
No, 3 and -3. So
3 and
zero.
-3 would be 0.
Yeah.
So it's just straight dice.
You're rolling just a straight dice.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks. Why do I gotta have a -3 in fate?
Also, another thing that's important to keep in mind, you can always change. Like you can try to argue for a different.
Yeah, you can. Pair. That is something in your power. If you're like, now if you were like, instead of heating metal, I'm just gonna set him on fire, I'd be like, okay, yeah, that's blood. Roll your blood.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
See,
because
I don't.
If you were just like, he bursts into flames, I'm like, okay, roll your blood.
I don't want to come out the gate batting 100. Like, I come out the gate batting 70, and then when I bat 100, it's a reveal.
Okay.
Maybe use 5% of my power, kid.
Exactly.
Well, you're using 5% of your power right now, so
you needed it, and you roll a 3, which I can only imagine, based on my Power by the Apocalypse experience, to be horrible. So
it's also an enemy pair, so that's good too.
I'm going to read the rules. Failing to roll on an enemy pair, resistance roll, or single demand, you have not taken a rate. a ranking yet, causes greater danger. If the player fails a roll of this type, they get either 2 conditions or a major complication from the threat list. Yeah, you start to turn around, and he just blasts your shoulder with this shotgun.
Now,
just gives you both barrels.
MTO, I would like to chime in.
Yeah?
I think, using my soothsaying powers, I thought ahead. I replaced their loaded guns with blanks or just like dummy. No ammo. So we hear click instead.
Okay.
Okay, playing off of that, I want to roll war to try and make it so that he thinks that what was the woman's name? Darlene like fucked up. So that they like are opposing.
You're gonna make them fight. Oh, I like that. That would probably. Yeah, that feels like it could be war. I could see that being war.
Okay.
I would like. Okay.
So know what it is.
In
it's
order
actually
for that to work. You've got to. Eric's got to succeed.
Well.
Okay.
Hold on.
So
I think it's sure. I will. What do I need to roll? But I definitely
roll your fate. That's just a fate effect.
Because if this was Blades, I feel like I'm setting up Pian. So it's
sort of that effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens. Okay.
What you're really doing is trying to mitigate his failed roll.
Sure. Yeah. So let's do it. So let's so tell me what I need to roll again. So I am doing change.
You're just pure fate.
Okay.
Pure fate, because we're just saying you went back in time. You saw this going to happen, and you physically changed the guns.
Okay, so what I was doing was a combination of 2 actions, which is why
it was a combination of 2 different types of effects.
So
gotcha.
So just 1d6 this time.
No. Oh, is it?
No, it's 2d6 plus your fate.
Yeah.
It should be very high for you.
Oh wow. So actually, I think that's 5 then. Let's double check real quick. Yeah. So I'm rolling 5 dice.
No. 2d6.
Oh, plus your as a
man, you really like dice pools, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I thought we were doing Blades, so that's the first thing I thought of. I'm sorry. Okay. 2d6 plus 3. 13.
So so instead of that condition of shot, your dear friend Mary Jane, Mother Jane, has thought far enough ahead in advance. You hear the click.
Yeah.
Damn thing, and then he just like hits you in the back of the head with it. Take 1 condition because you still failed.
Sure.
It's not as bad.
Is there like a table of those, or do I just take?
It's just condition battered. You get 4. They reset, and you get a permanent condition. You get 4 permanent conditions. You're out. That's the Blades tie-in.
Gotcha.
So now it is your turn, Jane. Tell me how you work your effect on these people's mind.
I think I just very I kind of want it to just be like a thing where like my like something.
Are you just like stoking his anger just to get him like angry at his friend?
No, I want to purposefully like. I want him to think that she did it purposefully.
So
exactly.
She fucked up the mission.
Maybe you could like implant a memory. I guess you could.
That would definitely be a fate effect.
You could do something else, or
that would definitely be.
I'm trying to go for war because it would be a not bad roll. Also, I already rolled it, and
Okay. We'll let it slide. Next time, let's talk about the effect before you roll, Liz.
I told you what I wanted the effect.
Okay. So he gets. What happens is he's just blinded by anger. He's just like, Darlene, what the fuck you do? And he's gonna like start going over there to hit his friends because he's mad. And I think this is when Martin and Mother Jane, we cut to you two in the car roaring towards this moving train. Who's driving?
I'm driving.
You're
this
driving.
Is my car.
Mm-hmm. This is your car. Do you have like a fast car, or are you like?
No. We have like a one of those like moonshine trucks, right?
Okay.
So it's like rickety and going up and down everywhere. You know what I'm talking about? Like that.
Like an old flatbed.
Like a hatch.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like the hatchback looking thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
Eric,
Yes.
where do you think we've stowed the shine? Do we
It's
have it in
on-
like the back seats or like?
I
It's
think
on
it's
the
no,
trunk.
it's on the train.
It's on the train.
Oh, right.
They were there to make sure it got like cross state lines safe.
Right, because they're
But
smuggling, and now we're like, well,
but I think we were told that someone was making a run at us.
Oh yeah,
and so,
you guys.
like, we caught wind of it, and so now we're trying to catch back up to them.
Yeah. One of your friends definitely told you. So you guys are like trying to get there.
Exactly.
I think I might have a little bit of moonshine with me, just like a mason jar of it.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it's in mason jars.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So you guys are rolling along. You're running alongside this train. It's quite a bit faster than you, but you guys got magic. What do you guys want to do?
If we're close enough to the side of the train already, do we have to gain on the train to get to it? Is that what you're saying?
You don't have to. I'm just like, you're not right there. You need to do something before you're ready to just get on the train.
So
and that could be you climb onto the roof and take a flying leap.
That's what I was wondering.
Or it could be as simple as you literally just teleport the car inside of the train car.
That doesn't seem like my style. So let me ask. You're Martin, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Martin, what is your style like? Because I'm probably telling you, being like, okay, like here's your stop, Martin. As we're like, I'm like redlining the
Martin's
bootlegger
style of fashion
to be like, all right, like here's your stop, jump. It's like now or never.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I can be persuaded.
My
to do
style
magic,
is relying on your style because I am afraid that whatever I say will be wrong. Okay. No matter what it is, if I say it. So
perfect.
So whatever you say, I do.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm insinuating to make the jump. But,
yeah, I can totally do that. I
can. Or teleport. If you just teleport and dust yourself off, that's also cool. Whatever you got to do.
So the car's still going, and
you guys are.
I see like a deer, or like maybe we pass by like there's like this super tilted farmland by the side of the road, and I see like a horse, and I just like catch eyes with it, and
you're gonna command.
I give it the up nod.
The horse.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, like the horse sees you and is just like, "Oh shit, I gotta help my bud." Just,
yeah, exactly.
But starts running to you. This is about to you're about to go Wild West on these guys.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
I'm trying to like converge
you have a horse, you just jump on it.
I open the door. Do we have like suicide doors so that they open the opposite way that cars normally do?
I wouldn't imagine a flatbed doors? Truck. I'm imagining you're climbing out the windows.
No, it's not a flatbed truck. It's an enclosed like hatchback.
Oh,
like that enclosed boxy black truck. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, sure.
It's almost like a proto station wagon. Only like a little bit bigger.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So maybe I try to like, it's almost like a lot of arm strength and like rock climbing or whatever. So I climb out the window, and then I have my hands on the ledge of the window and my feet on like the bumper or something, and then I like hop backwards to land on the horse, and then I'm still gonna
need you to make a roll for that.
That's fine.
It's gonna be blood, signs of passion applies.
Okay.
Because you're literally just jumping out of a moving car.
Yeah, totally. I'm going to give you that roll. Let's see what it is. 5. It's not good.
Aren't you a blood shaman? No, you're a nature shaman.
Nope, we talked about me being blood before, but I am not. I went nature.
I am the blood one.
So, so yeah, you get on the horse, right? You get on the horse, and then something happens, and just gunfire just starts raining like over your head. You just hear, and you turn around, and like whoever's horse you just stole is shooting at you. He hasn't hit you, but you have another person involved in the chase now.
I downshift and get behind them, covering you, so I will be taking any harm from that for you as you make your way up the car.
Yeah, that's something you can do. I'm not going to make you roll for that.
No, I'm just fictionally positioning myself right now for his attempt.
Totally. So
cool.
Tell me how you get. Tell me. So flash. Cut back to the train. Jade, your plan works winningly.
Okay. Does she let go of my hair?
Yeah, she's let go of your hair, and she's like, I didn't do nothing. And then the guy's about to just smack her in the face because he's angry. What do you do?
Okay, can I ask a little bit of like background? So they just like found out about our operation.
They're rival shiners. They're
okay.
They're like brother and sister. They're kind of jerks.
Here's the question. What are my stats again? That would be. I could do that. That wouldn't be too bad. I want to try to drop them through the floor of the train.
Yeah, you just want to make the floor quicksand or lava or whatever. Just make them fall through the floor.
No, I just want it just phase through the floor.
That would be like I
was thinking Twilight.
Yeah, I could see that being a Twilight. I'll let you roll that because you're messing with natural order. You're being pragmatic. You don't care if you kill them because you're going to. So yeah, they phase through the floor with you and Martin. I need you both to make resistance rolls to see if you can grab onto the bottom of the train. A resistance roll is just 2d6 plus your highest stat.
Wait, do you mean Ryder? Because Martin isn't on the train.
Ryder. I'm sorry.
8.
Okay, so you get a little bit dinged up, but it's not too bad.
What check are we making?
Highest stat.
Highest stat. Whatever your primary domain is, just roll it.
All right, sweet. 2d6 plus 3.
Nice.
You both take one condition, and you are hanging from the axles of this train now, like the undercarriage of the car. You guys are like, oh god, and they've fallen through the floor, and they're holding on too. So now this has gone from a gunfight inside of the car to a gunfight hanging off the bottom of the train. Remember when I said you could get yourself in a lot of trouble with magic in this game, Eric?
I'm really good at it. I'm really good at getting us in trouble.
So, Mother Jane, you see this happening, and you see your granddaughter hanging from the bottom of the train, holding on to this pipe that's hanging down for dear life. And you see a bunch of something that's sticking up slamming to her back. Oh no, we lost Cypher. Oh, Cypher.
Oh, I'm back.
What do you want to do?
Let's see. If Martin's gotten on the train,
Martin's. I'm gonna say at this point, Martin has just landed on the train and realized no one's on it.
Where is the shine being kept?
Where Martin is. Martin's got the shine covered. It's the people that are hanging from the bottom of the train that's the issue now.
Where in the train are we? Are we in the engine?
You were in a cargo car. You're hanging off the bottom of a boxcar.
So you all see the rails, the tracks going.
Yeah. You started to fall through, and so you grabbed onto a pipe, and so you're all hanging from there. And there's Darlene and Jim Bob are screaming at each other, and you guys are dangling for dear life.
Well, okay. So then, obviously, I'm going to kick the car into a higher gear, speed ahead to where they're at. I don't believe the doors ever closed once Martin jumped out, so they're still open. I'm going to do something so it makes the car continue cruise control. as I go out to the side of the
gonna put the
car,
brick on
Fast
it?
and the Furious style, and being like, take my hand to the first person who's closest to me.
I'm gonna roll 1d2. Or actually, I'm gonna roll 1d4. Okay, so you roll up. You're like, take my hand, and Darlene takes your hand.
I knew it. 100%.
Darlene just grabs your arm. And is like, thanks, Mother Jane. She like starts to like try and like pull herself up on you.
Let her go. Let her
No,
go.
I'm not gonna kill her. No, I pull her up.
You pull. Okay, you pull her up. I don't think you have to roll for that. That seems like a reasonable thing for you to do.
I'm just gonna help everybody.
So Jim Bob is like, because now he thinks that the Yankee did that, and so he's like trying to like grab at Ryder's like leg and trying to like shake him loose and make him fall. Ryder, what are you gonna do?
So he's trying to grab at me.
Yeah, he's trying to knock you onto the ground. Is what he's trying to do.
So he only
you have a second to react.
So he only has one hand on the train.
Yeah.
I fucking. All right.
You damn Yankee son of a bitch!
I was just like, how hard do I want to like go at this guy?
You want to go? This is a one shot. Drive your character like a stolen car.
Do I hear that from below?
Maybe.
Yeah, you hear like a. I mean, it's a train, so I feel like it'd be pretty loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also the floor just became like phase throughable.
For like a split second. Otherwise,
okay.
Otherwise, Martin would be falling through too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have.
You know what I do?
Yeah.
So I also take one arm off the train, and the veins on my arm start to glow a bright orange, and I launch a fucking fireball at this guy.
Oh.
Just gonna set him on fire. Yeah. Roll your blood. That's easy.
2d6 plus 3, son.
Lady Jane's not going to be happy with you.
That's the same roll, but it's plus 3, so it's a 6 now.
Sci-Fi, why you play games?
Why am I so bad at role-playing games, guys?
So you go to.
That's impressive.
That is bad. So like, Jade, I'm gonna need you to make a resistance roll.
You fucker.
No trouble at all. But now the car's on fire.
I think at this point, Jade just like yells out, "Ryder, I don't know what you think you're doing, but it's not helping."
You're like, what's your ward's name?
Thicket.
Thicket is like flying as fast as she can next to you, and you see her like flapping her little fairy wings as fast as they can, and it's just like, take my hand, and it's like tiny and not going to do anything, but she desperately wants to help you. So there's this really, really cute moment followed by the TPK. It's very hard to die in this game. You get severely injured, but it's very hard to die because you're magic. So the train's on fire.
I want to put out that fire. I've been quiet. I got to put out the fire.
It's snowing outside.
Tell me how you put out this fire.
I am. Yeah, that's a really good point. It's snowing outside. I think I want to like. Don't make me use Adobe Illustrator metaphors, but I'm going to like symbol scruncher all of the snow to the top of the train and where all the fire is, so that the water, so that the snow melts and puts out the fire. So all of the snow just like coalesces in all of these different places toward the fire.
Okay. So you're gonna try and put it out with snow. That feels like a. I don't know if that would be. I'm gonna let you tell me. Is that feels no? That's really smart. That feels like evolution to me. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say evolution.
Okay. Cool. /roll, and I got to figure out my fate and nature. My fate is -3. My nature. Okay, that's actually easy.
It's a dangerous roll.
My nature is +3. My fate is -3.
So it's a flat 0. Oh
Yep.
no! So Eric's just like, guys.
Have you?
To be fair,
Eric, you have the hookup for Roll20 hacks. What the heck? You guys should be critting every single one of these.
Don't look at me, man. I rolled a 13. I'm good.
So does the fire stray into the moonshine compartment?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. I think one of the bottles
That's
of
the right
shine
answer.
just explodes with this blindingly white light. And I want you to take a level 2 condition of blinded. And if you play to a condition in a way that causes you problems, you get XP. So this
God.
Pack.
I'm gonna do it.
It's a literal and
Train
metaphorical train fire. Yeah.
It is.
All
So now the train, you hear the brakes on the train start to go
Mhm.
because the train's on fire and something just exploded. One of you is hanging from the bottom. 2 of you are hanging from the bottom of the car. There's a guy on the bottom of the car trying to kill you.
All right,
No.
I have an idea.
Cool.
And
Like,
kill
go
the
for it.
rest
I'm
of you.
gonna go for my daughter or my granddaughter, right?
You're gonna specifically go for your granddaughter. Okay.
Of course. After this shit, all right. So I can't save the shrine. I'm gonna save my daughter or granddaughter.
Okay.
Keep saying
Okay.
that. Maybe you are secretly my daughter. Oh shit.
My
No,
grandmother is real. My grandmother is really my sister.
Bum, bum, bum.
No. All right.
I mean,
well,
magic's fucked up, man.
magic is weird.
magic is.
That's a thing that could happen. You
Yeah.
could be your own parent because of time magic.
I feel like that's a poster in this universe. It's just magic is fucked, yo.
It is.
Well, maybe that's something to do with why I think you're the inheritor. So I obviously have to get you out of here, right?
Okay. So roll. Let's see. You're being really careful. Like, are you being careful, or are you just like, I got to do this now?
I don't know I don't know where I'm at necessarily against her.
You're close.
You know,
enough
like
that you
we're
can
literally
get to
doing
her,
Fast
but,
and the
like,
Furious. Like I'm parallel with the car, my hands out, trying to get her.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, if you're Fast and the
let's
Furious,
go.
you're taking risks.
Of course I am.
You're taking risks. Go
Ride
ahead
or
and
die,
roll.
baby.
Go ahead and roll me change.
All right, hold on. So I'm trying to just like physically grab her.
Oh,
Is there
trying to,
some-
like, just
I'm gonna do
physically
something-
Do it?
Yeah, but I'm thinking maybe there's like, is she close to me? Do I have to like
Yeah,
get
you
onto
can-
the train to get
You can
her?
grab her. You can grab her. The issue now is the fire. Like, I would
Oh,
say
then I'm
you
gonna
could
do it
just grab
quickly.
her, but there's a thing that, like, the whole thing is on fire. and
Oh,
exploding.
okay. Yeah. No, then obviously what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give myself some super strength here to make sure I can pull herself out of here. You know, this is my granddaughter, so I'm like
Mhm.
have to protect her. She's going to be the inheritor of the Hatfields, so I need to get her out. So I will do whatever it takes to ensure that happens.
Okay. Okay.
Via magic with starting with just super strength to yoink her out
You're gonna make yourself super strong, or gonna make her super strong.
myself to be like pluck, get in the car.
That
Does that sound reasonable?
sounds like a sounds like a predation roll to me.
So what kind of roll?
Predation, average of nature and blood, because you're just like, I'm just gonna brute force this, and I'm gonna
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm gonna Hulk
I'm
out
good at
while I
that.
do it.
I'm good at that. If I can't save the shrine, I'm gonna save you.
I'm gonna save my family.
Nature and blood. All right, cool. It's just a -2. It's easy.
It's not that bad.
9.
You get it.
But at what? But what's the
you
problem?
pull her out. You pull her out. You got a partial. So yeah, she you feel the like hulked out hand of your grandmother just rip you off the pipe. But like I
Do I
think
damage
as
the
you do,
train while I do it, or do I?
no, you definitely damage the train. You pull a little too hard, and the pipe that she was hanging on just rips. And now Ryder is in a much more dangerous situation. I need you to make a resistance roll, Ryder.
Okay, what stat?
Resistance roll is always your best stat.
Okay, sweet. 2d6 plus 3. 13.
So you just grab on, or maybe you even as the car starts to speed fast, you just grab onto the bumper and pull yourself out as you're like dragging across the ground. You like climb up Nathan Drake style.
Yeah.
And the train just explodes in the background. And we see Ryder riding out on his horse.
I mean, that's fine because that means
not Ryder, Martin riding out on his horse.
I mean, that's fine because that means
stolen.
Jim Bob is almost certainly dead.
Jim Bob's dead. Jim Bob has died as a result of this cacophony.
Good.
And I'm just relying entirely on the horse to do the riding because I'm blind.
You're like, tell me where to go.
I can probably use like magic to be like, go back home. Because I've got like serenity. My serenity's really high, so
I'm not going to make you roll for that. You're just like you have Whispers of the Beast. You can just command animals. That's the thing you can do.
Yeah, but once I get back, we're going to have that angry farmer situation again. So what I'm saying is, when I get back with that, I could just be like, serenity,
go home, get away,
because this is my really good stat.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Where do you guys go after you blow up a train?
Before anything happens, Jade yanks on what's her face's hair? What's her? Who was?
Oh,
Darlene.
not Denise. Darlene.
Darlene.
She yanks on Darlene's hair, and she just goes, "That's for yanking mine."
And think it like comes over and then just like grabs her ear really hard and just pulls too, like your little fairy friend. Yeah. She's just like, I was just doing what my brother told me to do.
Yeah, you and your brother have always been a few bolts short of a tractor or something. I don't know what you say, but fuck it.
Some southern expression. I don't know. Yeah, I'm from California.
Right. A few, yeah.
Not California, Seattle. But awesome. So where do you guys go after this? Like, where do you go to like regroup?
Well, we drop Darlene off at home, give her a nice pat on the back.
Sorry, your brother's dead. Yeah, you just
do we make dinner together?
I feel like we drop Darlene off in the next truck stop.
No, we owe people better than that. We're not that far away from our home.
Yeah. Tell me about the homestead.
We go back home for supper.
So you're just I'm gonna bring Darlene. We're all gonna eat. We're all gonna talk about what just happened. Is basically the plan.
Hopefully over dinner, nobody will reverse the time so that this doesn't happen.
I feel Jim Bob and Darlene have always been sort of like Team Rocket against us, like just kind of goofy about it, and now they went too far. This time.
It's like Team Rocket, except
we're giving him a stern
fucking dead.
Yeah, so we're giving him a stern talking to, you know what I mean? So like, it's like
I mean Jim Bob's a death shaman. He dies like every other week. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. That's actually even better is that totally. It's like, don't worry.
While
we're waiting on Jim Bob. Yeah, right. Like, need I remind you just how thoroughly you two have fucked up today? As we're like serving her some like stew.
Yeah. We just cut to you pouring mashed potatoes on her plate.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Like we're all like eating some pretty like simple hearty meal. I don't like to use magic in my food. Maybe other people groan about it. But I am a Puritan when it comes to food, my meals.
Yeah, she like goes to take a bite and she's just like, Jane, couldn't you at least spice this up a little bit?
Yeah, it's called rosemary and sage.
Mama Jane,
and you just hear from the
Mama
kitchen.
Jane, I love you and respect you, but you fucking
don't
magic.
talk bad about my grand's cooking.
Yeah,
she's like legit
when she says that. Yeah,
like,
I don't say shit. I just peek my head out of the kitchen, just being like, and she just shuts up. I just like stare her down.
So,
you coming to my house talking shit about my cooking? And, like you like hear me mumbling as I'm like cleaning. No one asked me.
She's gonna let you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, she could have, but
And she didn't. So don't you come in here and talk about how bad her cooking is. Understand?
she just like slowly shrinks into her seat.
She just Jade nods to herself and continues eating. And I'm sure right next to her on the table is like a bunch of doll furniture that's like a little like kitchen table and a little chair, and Thicket is totally sitting there eating some of the food.
What is Ryder and Martin doing? Are they just like also there awkwardly too? Just like, I don't know what to do right now.
Doesn't Martin have a horse to return?
Martin's already seen his horse.
Yeah, I think I already did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like it autopath, so
Yeah,
I feel like I perpetually owe Mother Jane one. So I'm doing the dishes and I won't let her do her own dishes. I will do that chore.
Is Mama Jane like, okay, that's fine, do it, Yankee, or are you just like, oh my god, no. Nobody touches my Gram's casserole dish or whatever
I like that.
whatever you're cooking with.
Yeah.
So how's y'all planning to make up for lost product?
None of your beeswax.
I should have expected that. But I mean, I know Jeb's looking for somebody to move some product. Maybe we all might work together on that one.
What do we know about Jeb? I feel like Jeb's like, we don't do business with Jeb unless it's absolutely desperate. He's that kind of Jeb.
Jeb's a jackass.
Right. Like we don't work
Jeb's
with
the worst. But he pays really well because he usually has you guys doing stupid stuff.
Right.
Do other people like him a lot better than we do?
We're still that's true.
I don't think anybody really likes Jeb. I think everybody sort of respects him because he's
big shout outs to anyone in the audience named Jeb.
So I'm gonna like hard veto working with Jeb. I'm totally persuaded if someone can say that we're more desperate than what we are, right? But so I say oh hell no, we ain't working with that Jeb. Not since that last time. Listen, we're still pretty plucked from our pools and come fall. We can stand to tighten our belts a little bit in winter with the next batch to come through. Basically, This is
Jane,
probably.
I swear, the guy makes you smuggle spirits one time. Now you assume he's devil incarnate or whatever. He's a good businessman. He pays well and
best friends with my ex-husband. I know exactly the kind of man he is, and I go back.
I mean, you're best friends with your ex-husband's son.
I grab her.
Oh, now, who's saying anything about being friends? In like a very stern voice.
So she's the pyromancer is all up in her face.
Yeah.
Well, you did just pull him out from under an exploding train, but I guess we ain't much no friends neither.
I look at her and I'm like,
Hatfields, we take care of people in need, no matter what. But that don't mean that we go working for some fools. And I'm being staunch about this, and I feel like I'm actually in a position that's not tenable. That we really do need the money, but I'm putting on a face.
I would agree.
And so if
and
someone
you
wants
guys
to
can
talk
always
sense
choose not to. That just means I'm going to give you a whole bunch of other stuff to deal with that has to do with not having money.
Right.
No,
so that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying we can just tighten our like austerity, right? We can just tighten our belts, and we'll be fine. Is what I'm thinking. Because principally, I don't want to work with this guy.
Yeah,
you
Ryder,
can convince me otherwise. Like I'm being hard, but totally play with me. I'm willing to be changed.
Ryder puts his hand on your shoulder and he said, "Any job you want to take, I can do it."
See, yeah.
Just like you did the last job.
I think we say that in unison.
Just like you did the last job. And,
Yeah.
And I think at this point Jade stands up and she's like, Gran, listen, we did just lose an entire cargo, and we're not going to get another one for a while. It's gonna be tight, but it's gonna be a little too tight. I don't like Jeb as much as you don't. I think like she's remembering like all the time. She was like, oh yeah, you've got a kid with you, like kind of like
Jeb's just a jerk.
You're gonna really do great with that kid with you. Yeah. And so she's like, I don't want to see that rat smelling piece of poop, but I think we need to work. I think we need to take.
Good. I'll go talk to Jeb, and she grabs a roll and starts to like shove it down the front of her shirt so she can like take off with it.
I grab her arm as she tries to run away.
Oh, I do declare, Mr. Ryder, you would dare touch a lady.
Let's make this very clear. There is no we here. There's us and you.
All right. Well, it's been fun. Great working with us. You needs to go and get you's brother so that you's brother ain't dead no more. Toodles. She starts to like, she like leaves. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to see what happens with you guys during winter without money, or do we want to go have a meeting with Jeb? Or do we want to take a break because we're at an hour? After
Darlene leaves, can I come back into the room from washing the dishes?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say to everyone else, it's going to be hard for everyone, but I'm going to prove my worth to all of you. So I've been fine by myself out in the middle of nowhere. I don't have any need for money. I can pass all of that to you. You seem to need it more than I do, and I make uncomfortable eye contact with Mother Jane, and I just say, it's what I have to do.
Mother Jane, how do you feel about the insinuation that you can't manage a household on your own and need this man's help? That's
not good.
This whippersnapper from California, no less.
This yellow-bellied.
God. It's like my entire life, I accidentally say something that gets interpreted some way. And then it's
he's like, I want to help. I don't need your help.
Yeah, so I say, do I? No, I know what, I admit to it, because I feel like part of me is that I talk a lot, but I also I'm able to recognize when I'm bluffing myself.
Mm-hmm.
For everybody, and so I think everybody's expecting me to be like to step up and stuff right now, but instead I kind of admit being like, nah, the man's got a point, you know. It's gonna be hard, and I look over to I'm sorry, Pian, I forgot your character's name.
Jade,
that's right. I look to Jade and I say, you know, maybe I misspoke about how plucky we were from fall. And I look at you, it's like, you got nary a meat on those bones at all. We could use this for some food. You know what I mean? So like I say something to that effect, right? Just basically saying for Jade's sake, for Jade's sake that
you make it about
she's
the
too
kid,
skinny. We can't go without it because she's too skinny.
Right.
Is like my play being like, you're right, and here's like the joking reason, right?
Nice.
But yeah, so we need it. So
nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to be like, can I start by bringing you breakfast tomorrow? Because I figured this is like dinner, so like the next meal that I should bring you is is tomorrow's breakfast. Like
Okay.
Yeah, we like that.
finding a way to arrange something from
Seems reasonable.
before dawn.
Hints, you have magic.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you can just have a deer walk up to you and then you stab it.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
God help it. If you
Alright.
give me fake magic food, man, you are gonna be in the fucking doghouse.
So
I know not to do that.
I just want to. I want to figure out exactly where we're at. We're gonna try and get food with magic. Is my interpretation of the situation, and we're not going to Jeb.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that what everybody feels like?
I thought we
Right.
were going to Jeb.
I thought we were going to Jeb.
We're going to Jeb, and you're going to try and like lessen the load a little bit. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, there's
And
no
I
reason
don't-
we can't do both.
I don't feel like you have to. I don't feel like you have to roll for that. I feel like you can just do it.
Wait, are we? Wait, okay, because now I'm down. Eric, what were you saying when you said like, yeah, we could use this? Are we working with Jeb, or is that taking Martin's help?
Martin's help.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh,
So,
okay.
all right. So, okay.
Sorry.
Um,
It's only just
do we
that
wanna-
because Martin was also helping in the kitchen and stuff, and
do you want to take a quick break real quick, and I can figure out what the next hour or
because-
so is going to look like?
we are just there. So cool. That works perfectly. So we're gonna take our second break here. Come back for the third hour. We'll see you guys on the other side in about 5 minutes.
Mhm.